Hello there, I'm Sai, and welcome to WorldBox God Simulator. Or welcome back to. We are continuing our series of who will become the undisputed ruler of the land of Siphonland. And we are about to see some more wars break out. And the main feature is the Rid warriors. Will they be going after final orc stronghold? Will they go after one of the dwarves? Or will they do something stupid and try and go to war with somebody across the river? We got our main powers that be over here, but maybe seeking an insane alliance? Ooh! Alliances! Huh. That should be curious. We got these humans, the final human holdout on this land, the side of the river. Do I even say holdout? More like their death rolls. So I was thinking, if people have name suggestions for our main factions, pop them down in the comments, and as long as they're nothing insulting or vulgar, I will definitely give them a consideration. I definitely would like to name them something I can pronounce, or if you want to be cruel on something I can't pronounce, that's fine too. But let's see who gets into war. I'm so sad about my island elves. I would like this to come into play, but nobody's got transports yet. Oh. Oh, come on, Ridderg warriors. That is just mean. Going after the little dudes like that. Wow. Just wow. And they've even got a little army here, ready for the killing blow. Shameful. Oh, and our little dwarf. I didn't even notice. Our little dwarves here got wiped out at some point. I wonder if this alliance will go through. Because an orc and human alliance, that will be quite the powerhouse. But it is only temporary, because there can only be one true winner. And yeah, the final human on the right land and left land. Really, with the people going to war with the little guys that they can't even reach. That alliance failed, and now they're looking for a fight. Interesting. Ridder warriors, letting me down here. I hyped up your war last episode. Maybe Amanati will do something interesting. Maybe take on one of the two arrow kingdoms. Finally expand some elven territory. You don't have ships. You can't get there. You look at that. You're just standing there. You're not doing anything. No, they don't care. They're just building another village. Not a care in the world. Ah, Amanati going off to the arrows of Anon. They got a sizable population advantage. See if they can. Ooh, sizable force down here. They just need to bring them to bear. Whereas they've got their force at the ready. You know, Amanati, typically when you declare war on somebody, you should be a bit more prepared. What are you doing? Watching the bees. And there's a fight going on. I wonder if they're going to try and go to war with each other. I doubt it. They'll probably try fighting the dwarves or the elves. If they go to war with each other, that'll be something. I really don't want the humans to get knocked out just yet, you know. Because, well, let's face it, fighting orcs isn't exactly the easiest thing in the world. Let me just put the camera. Can I minimize this? I don't know if I can. That's fine, I'm not really cutting too much off. Just watch the world progress a bit. Red Oak Warriors. A powerhouse. Just sitting. Not doing nothing. Nothing at all. The Arrows of Anon put up a decent fight, but an inevitable end. And that'll bring Amanati to our... Ooh. Well, close tie for first powerful elf faction. And this conflict's about to pop. Who's it gonna be? Ooh! Our orange dwarves once again seeking a fight. Oh! It's each other. Fascinating. I wouldn't mind if, you know, some alliances started forming. It's about... I think it's about the right time. The Red Oak Warriors just expanding another village. These guys... Ah, such a waste. I don't want to intervene and make them, like, not be at war with each other. But, I'll just let it progress naturally. They'll sort themselves out. Hopefully. And I would like somebody, one of you elves, build a navy, settle this island, take on the inhabitants, the natural fauna. Yeah. Humans making a full-on push. Trying to end it quickly, I suppose. Who are we going to war with? You gonna unify the last dwarf faction on your island? I keep saying island. Your side. Your landmass. Your continent, even. Or will you do something stupid and try and conquer them? Just yell insults at each other from across the river. That would be funny. But at the same time, pretty annoying because I need progress, man. Dang. Humans are actually doing pretty well. Then again, I think the orcs are consolidating a bit more, but their population's dropping. I think the humans might have the edge here. Just. If they can pull this off, that's a lot of territory they could take over. That's if... Yadison doesn't try and swoop up some territory from the south. Come on, Great Mayhem. Who are you gonna fight? Who's it gonna be? Or are you gonna try and bully... I shouldn't say bully, because that might actually end poorly for you. Ooh. Orcs may be turning the war around. Seem to have beaten the northern forces. Southern forces seem to be still in... The southern force seems to be quite strong still. But... I've got free reign from the north. When one front succeeds, another front fails. Come on, Great Man. Who are you gonna fight? Who's gonna get the dwarf boot? The other dwarves. They're gonna try and consolidate all the power they can get. Very wise, considering your neighbor is almost at 600 population. Are these two gonna like batter themselves back into the stick age? Oh! 2 villages! 1 orc, 1 human go down almost simultaneously. But I think the humans might be coming out more on top. They are trying to form a new force here. They seem to be gathering some. Will it be enough to hold out until their main force? Pillaging and burning their way through to the bird capital. How's Great Mayhem doing against the more boulders? It's actually a pretty appropriate dwarf faction name. Both got 3 armies in each other's territory, got free reign almost. Anything Ooh, a potential elf war. Will they go after the final small kingdom? Will they also try and do something drastic? I think they might go for the small one because their population has fallen behind a bit. Very narrow kingdom. Ah. The Great Mayhem. 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 I was going to say mayhem. Mahum. The forces are finally closing in. Traversing the honestly tiny mountain pass I gave them, but well, that's what you get for living in the mountains. Ooh! Oh no, they're just standing over each other. How are they doing? What was that? I think it was too zoomed in. Or it was flashing. Probably just flashing. I think they might come out on top. They're gonna lose if they don't act. They're gonna lose another village. Let's actually go to the village. Oh wow! 1 person is keeping this village alive. Actually, I quite like the village overlay. This is nice. Still shows me the kingdoms too. Oh, and it shows the percentage of instead of just that's handy. Two solid shield walls battering each other. But you can only hold for so long when you're being outflanked. Nothing there. They're still plotting and planning. There's 4 people in this village now. They holding on for dear life. Nobody. How old is the world? Oops. 71 years. Oh. The great Mahum consolidated all the dwarves on the right land. That's so original. Amazing naming scheme. Right land, left land. Oh! A secondary offensive from the elves from the south should put the nail in the coffin for the bad as their army still pillaged through human territory. Uncontested. Even though I think they can. Yeah, they could at least hold them off. Yep, there we go. Army's in full swing. And that should be the end of them. And again, dwarves throwing sticks over the river that they can't get past. Nothing from the Rideau warriors. You guys have been pretty quiet this episode. Got nothing up your sleeve? Oh, here we go. Let's see if they can hold them off. Their armies are still going. I'm actually quite surprised. They normally struggle against the orcs. Considering these guys. But then again, they just kept on getting bad matchups. Kept on getting more people joining the war against them. You guys are turning into a nice little powerhouse. 444 against 581. You caught up nicely. Army could only hold out for so long. Let's go back to the village overlay. Yeah, these villagers are holding on for dear life. And the elves closing in for the killing blow. Did they just beat that army? It probably wasn't a big force, but still, that's why fighting orcs is so difficult. Their civilian population just seems better. How's your total population doing? Not that good. If the elves didn't get involved, you might have actually been in trouble. Rideau warriors, Amanati, quietly watching the wars unfold. The great Mim, and I just like that name. I'm going to change that. building up. Ooh, a new village. Just expanding as much as they can. Because this war is coming. Don't know if it's coming soon. But oh, it's going to happen. And these guys, they better hope that somebody proposes an alliance with them. That would actually be pretty cool. If the dwarves formed an alliance with the small orc faction, team up against the big orc faction. Ah, that's just me hoping. Yeah. Elves coming in. Blotting out the sky with their arrows. All their armies coming in through one corridor. That is a tide. Oh, I was about to say, what army is that? And our last human faction. Holding on. Letting the elves do their thing and just biding their time. Ooh! I'm a nutty. Seeking a fight. To be fair, it's probably going to be the Lost Arrow faction. The Arrow Elves. But still. Remember, name suggestions in the comments. And I hope you enjoyed this video. And I hope to see you in the next one. Good evening. And good night.